الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على حي على الفلاح حي على الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما أجمعين إن شاء الله. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you all, brothers and sisters. We are doing lesson number 24. Lesson number 24 deals with numbers. We have had some encounter with numbers in our previous lessons, starting from book 1. Slowly we went forward. And now this lesson combines everything that we have learned plus more. So, brothers and sisters, I feel that if we do it in groups, the numbers, it makes a lot more sense and it becomes easy to understand. So, if you go on your page number, brothers and sisters, what is your page number? 161. 1 and 2. After 2, you should draw a line. Draw a line with pencil now. At home, you can draw with a red ink or something so that this group is separated. Okay. Now, we must understand, brothers and sisters, there is an i'rab, how to do the grammatical analysis of all these things. Wherever it is possible, we'll do only briefly. Later on in book 3, we can go in detail. And as you will see, that even in the key, Dr. Abdurrahim has given it in the groups. Okay. So, talibun wahidun. If you say wahidun talibun, it's wrong. Talibun wahidun, talibun is man'ut, wahidun is the naat. That's the way it is. So number 1 and number 2, what is the relationship between adad and ma'dud? Naat, man'ut. Now brothers and sisters, we must remember adad, al-adadu, I will write down. The number. Very important to know ma'dud. What is the meaning of ma'dud? Okay? So, if you can always remember ma'dud, al-adad, al-ma'dud. Okay. 3 students. So 3 is the number. Student is ma'dud, the thing counted. 4 books. 4 is the number. Books is the ma'dud. So number 1 and 2 will always match. They will always match. Talibun wahidun, talibatun wahidatun. Talibani ithnani, talibatani ithnatani. Not man'ut. Okay. Then we have a second group. That is from number 3 to number 10. Okay, number 10. What is adad doing in this? Adad is coming as a mudaf. Plus, it is opposite of ma'dud. If the ma'dud is masculine, muzakkar, the adad becomes muannas. So this is the main thing. And also, the ma'dud is always plural. From 3 to 10. Everything is beautifully explained in the key. Brothers and sisters, see, I put all the highlighters and I try to highlight everything that is there. Beautiful, explanation in the key. So it will help you, inshallah. And we will study here also. That is second group. Now the third group, brothers and sisters. What is the third group? Starting from 11 to 19. No, not 20. 11 to 19, sister. I'm talking about 11 to 19 and then I'm coming to 11 and 12. What is so special about 11 to 19? Brothers and sisters? The speciality is that the adad has 2 parts. Are you with me? Adad has 2 parts. That is the distinguished factor in there. That 11 to 19, the adad has got 2 parts. And of course the ma'dud is there. Now we come to 11 and 12. Okay, brothers and sisters? 11 and 12, the adad, which is 2 parts, matches ma'dud. Are you with me? Adad, which consists of 2 parts. For example, ahada ashara. Now that is the adad. But see, ahada ashara. There are 2 parts to it. It matches with ma'dud, which is taliban. Got the idea? Requires little thinking. Okay. And then Ithna ashara taliban. Again, Ithna ashara taliban. They are all muzakkar. The adad, which consists of 2 parts, matches the ma'dud. Now remember, brother and sister, Ithnani became Ithna. Why? Because if Ithnani is followed by another noun in the numbers, then the noon is dropped. Huh? Okay. It is ithnani, but as soon as you put ashara, then the noon is dropped. So we will remember. Now let us take the muannas. Okay? Talibatan. Are you with me? Talibatan. So, ihda, part 1, asharata, they match. They are same. And then talibatan, it matches. Isnata, asharata, talibatan. So they are all matching. But starting from 11 going to 99, the ma'adud is singular, it is mansub, it is indefinite, and what we call it? Tamiz. What we call it? Tamiz. I repeat again. From 11 to 99, ma'adud is singular, it is indefinite, and it is mansub. And we call it tamiz. We have done it. Now, 3 to 10, ma'adud is plural, and it is majroor because it is mudaf ilayhi. Now, the fourth group, brothers and sisters. Fourth group starts from 13 and ends at 19. Okay. So, brothers and sisters, we start 13. Okay. We say salasata ashara taliban. So here we have salasata ashara. That is your number. 2 parts. Salasata ashara. Okay. And taliban. Now taliban is muzakkar. So the second part of the number matches. But the first part is opposite. Are you with me? First part is opposite. Sarasata. Ashara taliban. So if you can see, shall I write down on the board? It's in the book. Yeah. It's just you can, with pencil, you can put circles or draw lines or anything. Brother, I have to again tell you something. The numbers will come with practice. The more we practice, the more fluent you will become. And in every language, the numbers are a bit complicated in every language. If you happen to know English and you say numbers because you have been doing it from your childhood. Some of you speak other languages. I can speak a little bit of Urdu, Gujarati, Sindhi, Kutchi. I can speak a little bit. Some of you can speak Punjabi, and Soheli. The thing is that they are complicated, but because you grew up with it, you don't feel the difference. But if you were to teach somebody, it's not easy. I have had many instances in the bookstore, brothers and sisters. People come, they speak Urdu, but when I count in Urdu, he said, don't count in Urdu. I don't understand. And it has happened to me with Gujarati. They speak fluent Gujarati with me, and when I count numbers in Gujarati, no, don't count. I don't understand. It means, one has to have a practice. So, inshallah, we'll practice. Or if some of you will go to Middle East in few days' time, it will all come to you. Okay. Now, another thing about 11 to 19. Everything is mabni, fixed on fatah. Are you with me? Everything is mabni on fatah. Do you realize that? 11 to 19. There are no dhammas, no kasras. Everything is mabni. When you say mabni, and if you have to describe it in grammar, how will you say? Mabniyun ala fatah fi mahalli. Whatever the situation is it coming as a mafulun bihi, then nasbin. If it is coming as a majroor, then fi mahalli jarrin. And if it is coming as a fa'il or mubtada or something, you will say fi mahalli rafin. Except the first part of 12. What is the first part of 12, brothers and sisters? And one more. Now this is not mabni. It is mu'arab. What you call it? Mu'arab. Mu'arabun. Means it declines. But the declension is of dual. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? How does the dual decline? If I put noon here, then you will say ithnani and then ithnaini, ithnaini. If I put noon here, you will say ithnatani, ithnataini, ithnataini. But because there is no noon here, what will you say now? Ithnai. What will you say? Isnai and isnai. Okay, keep that in mind, brother. And here it will be isnatai. And here again will be, again, it is all beautifully explained in the key. Brother, if it is isna, it is marfu. What is the sign of marfu? Alif. If it is isnai, it can be mansub or majroor. What is the sign of mansub and majroor? Ya. If you remember that, then you are doing beautiful, brother. So, again, you will remember, and in book 3, we will be doing analysis also. Okay. So, 11 to 19, the first part is murakkab or compound, consists of 2. Okay. Everything is mabni on fatah, except first part of 12. These things are to be understood and, kept in mind. So, number 11 and 12, the other matches the mahdud. If it is muzakkar, it is all muzakkar. If it is muannas, it is all muannas. Then, brothers and sisters, from 13 to 19, the second part matches the mahdud. The first part is opposite. So if you say thalathata ashara taliban, what is matching with taliban? Ashara, which is second part. What about thalathata? It is opposite. This we have to keep it in mind. All the way up to 19. And if I say talibatan, then I'll say thalatha asharata talibatan. So what is matching with talibatan? The second part. Ashrata. The first part is opposite. This thing has to be kept in mind. Right? And brothers and sisters, up to 19. After 19, draw a line. Then we have to come to 20. Number 20. We make this as a group. Because in this group, we will add 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. What do we call these numbers? Uqudun. Okay? Now, brothers and sisters, this is on the pattern of Jama, Muzakkar, Salim. So, Ishruna, it is Marfu bil Waw. If I make it Mansub, it will become Shreen. And if I make it Majroor, it will be Ishreen. See, same way as mudarisuna, mudarisina, mudarisina, muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina, mu'minuna, mu'minina, mu'minina. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So this is a separate group. Huh? And in this group will be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. They will have same pattern. So let us see. What can we say from our memory? Ishruna, then 30, Thalathuna, 40, Arbauna, 50, Khamsuna, 60, Sittuna, 70, Sab'una, 80, Thamanuna, 90, Tis'una. And we will decline the way we decline Jama, Muzakkar, Salim. Okay. Now the next group, brothers and sisters. The next group is from 21 to 29. And if you understand 21 to 29, then it is the same with 31 to 39, 41 to 49, 51 to 59, 91 to 99. It will be same pattern. Again, brothers and sisters, please pay attention. Number 21 and 22. Everything will match. Adad will match with ma'dud. The only difference is the waw, ataf comes after 1. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Wahidun wa ishruna. Okay? And then taliban. When it comes to ishruna, uqudun, it does not change with gender. It remains same. Ishruna taliban and ishruna talibatan. So wahidun wa ishruna taliban. And then ithnani wa. Now you see proper ithnani plus wa ishruna taliban. Take it into a muannas side, talibatan, we say ihda wa ishruna talibatan. And then isnatani wa ishruna talibatan. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. Now comes to 23, number 23. Now comes number 23. Taliban, muzakkar. So the number will become muannas. Salasatun. Again proper tanween, tun. Salasatun wa ishruna taliban. So from 23 onwards, brothers and sisters, you can draw a line between 22 and 23 to separate them. Okay? Because it is from 23 to 29, again you will have a number in opposite with ma'dud. Brother Hassan, is it clear, inshallah? It's clear? The same will be with the muannas. Talibatan. So, salasun, not salasatun, salasun. Got the idea, Sister Hafsa? Inshallah. Sister Sumayya? Sister Fatima? Inshallah. Brothers and sisters, if you forget this, don't worry. This will come with revision. I do not expect you to be, fluent in one day. As you will revise, inshallah, it will come back to you, inshallah. So, you just have to pay special attention to 28. If it is muzakkar, it is samaniyatun. If it is muannas, it is samanin. I would like you to highlight samanin. And you just have to memorize it. When we go to book 3, you will understand this noun. This kind of a noun which has tanween kasra, but actually it is marfu. It is marfu. We will understand in book 3, inshallah. We'll go in detail. Is this group clear, brothers and sisters? Now, Make 31 now. Baskin Robbins 31 ice cream. Make 31. Okay, how will you say 31? Wahidun wa salasuna. Wahidun wa salasuna. And then Taliban. Taliban. Ice cream, yes. Okay. And if you say to Talibatan, what will you say? Ihda wa salasuna Talibatan. Okay. Now come to 33 students. What will you say? Salasatun wa salasuna Taliban. Make it 43. Salasatun wa arbauna Talibatan. See, nothing changes. It follows the same pattern of 23 onwards. Inshallah, so we are not repeating that, but keep that in mind. Now, as I was talking to you, that Ishruna, Salasuna, Arbauna, Khamsuna, Sittuna. Now, Dr. Saab, Dr. Abdurrahmi is mentioning here. Can you see, brother and sister? Salasuna Taliban, and then Salasuna Talibatan, up to 90. What are they called? Al-Uqud. It has a name, technical name. Al-Uqud. And they are on the pattern of Jama' Muzakkar Salim. Okay. Now we come to 100. And here the changes take place. Here the changes are taking place. Again, to refresh our mind, group number 1, Naat Manut, 1 and 2. Group number 2, brothers and sisters, from 3 to 10. Mudaf Mudaf Ilayhi. 3 books. Salasatu Kutubin. 4 students. Arbatu Tulabin. Remember, opposite, Adad Madud, but Madud is Jama. Starting from 11 to 99. The Madud is Tamiz, Mansub. Come to 100, it becomes Mudaf Ilayhi. But singular, no more plural. So Miyatu Talibin, Mudaf Ilayhi. Okay? Now remember, Miyatu will decline. It can be Miyata or Miyati. It can be. Fine. How do we say 101? Miyatu Talibin wa Talibun. How do you say 102? Miyatu Talibin wa Talibani. Are you with me? Maybe you can draw a line there. Separate 102 and 103. Now, as soon as you come to 103, brother, Miyatun is separate. 100. And then we'll start 3 to 10, the same that we did in the beginning. Is it clear, brother? See, Miyatun, fine. Miyatun has got a tanween, it will decline. But what about Salasatu Tullabin? It's like 3 to 10. Remember we did 3 to 10? It is same. Same with Muannas. Miyatun will not change. But 3 students, female students, 103 female students, Miyatun wa Salathu Talibatin. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? And then you can count up to 199 with the same rules that we just learned. Brothers and sisters? How will you say 120? Guess, how will you say 120? Miyatun wa Ishrun. How will you say 130? Miyatun wa Salasun. So nothing will change. How will you say 121? Miyatun wa Wahidun wa Ishrun. Are you with me? Miyatun wa Wahidun wa Ishrun. 121. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Yes. Miyatun, yes, see, it will decline. When you see a tanween, it will decline. Okay, are you with me, brothers and sisters? It will decline. So in other words, brother, what we learn from 1 to 99 will come after Miyatun. Huh? Anywhere from 101 to 199, you will put Miyatun first, and the numbers that we learned will come. Okay? How will you say 111? Miyatun wa ahada ashara taliban. Taliban. Are you with me? How would you say 111 female students? Miyatun wa ihda asharata taliban. Same way from 1 to 99 will come. Okay? Now make it 200. Miyatani. If it is on its own, then it is Miyatani. But if you put, a madud to it, 200 students, male students, how will you say? Miyata taliban. Then the noon will go away. If it is Miyatani without anything mentioned, then you will have a proper tani. But if you have madud mentioned, then it will become miyata. Noon will drop. These things we have to understand. 211. How will you say 211? Miyatani. Miyatani wa ahada ashara taliban. Are you with me? Inshallah, with little practice and reading it couple of times, and reading the key couple of times, read it slowly. Don't try to digest everything in one sitting. No, there's too much to digest. Do it slowly, inshallah, and you will understand. Now, brothers and sisters, we start with 300. Now, with 300 to 900, brothers and sisters, 300 is combined. It's no longer separate. Salasu miyatin. Salasu miyatin. Mudaf ilayhi, but it is written together. So we have to remember, when do you write together? From 300 to 900. Salasu miyati talibin. Now, see how many parts are there? Salasu miyati talibin. So what is salasu? Mudaf. Miyati mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf. And see, there is no tanween on miyatin. It's miyati. So it is mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. But no change in gender. It will remain same. Are you with me, Sister Hafsa? No change in gender. Talibin or talibatin will remain same. Now at this stage, brothers and sisters, I don't blame you to say that this is complicated. If you say this is complicated, it is a bit complicated. But numbers in every language are complicated, brother. Arabic is an exception. Every language, the numbers are complicated. You have never paid attention to those numbers. You speak naturally. But if you were to explain to somebody else who has never done the numbers in the language, he will find it difficult. So from, brothers and sisters, 300 to 900, are you with me? The number 100, number and 100 are together. Okay? They are written together. You cannot write them separately. Salasu miyati, khamsu miyati. See, it comes as a one, okay? But then khamsu, if you will highlight that dhamma, salasu, only the dhamma part. Highlight the dhamma part. Salasu, khamsu, sab'u, tis'u, Arba'u, Sittu, Samani, all of them if you write down the Dhamma. Why did I ask you to highlight the Dhamma? Sister Hafsa, why? Because it is Mu'arab. What is it? Mu'arab. It will decline. From Salasu Miyati, it can become Salasa, it can come Salasi. But Miyati will remain same. And Talibin will remain same. Are you with me? That's why I asked you to highlight it. So that highlight will tell you that it is declinable. It declines. Okay. Now, Samani, there is a kasra. There is a kasra. Brother and sister, now this is not mabni. It has a different i'rab. Estimated i'rab. That we will do in book 3. Otherwise, we will go off track. If we try to understand only Samani, we'll go off track. No. Because it is not mabni, but it has a different i'rab, estimated i'rab, muqaddara. Those things will come in book 3, inshallah. But let me assure you, they are very interesting. You will love it. By that time, you will become twice as strong as you are now, inshallah. Brother, now we come to Alfu Talibin. I want you to pay attention to the Ma'dud. What do you find starting from 100? Ma'dud. It is Mudaf ilayh. Fine. Second thing, Brother Abdul Samad, that the Ma'dud is now Majroor. And it is singular. Are you with me? These things you have to note it down. It is singular. See, from 3 to 10, Ma'dud is plural. Then from 11 to 99, Ma'dud is singular, but it is mansoob. But then after 100, it starts to become majroor. Because it is mudaf ilayhi, but it is singular. It is singular. Okay? So, alfu talibin, brothers and sisters, or talibatin, no change in gender. Then alfani, if you say 2000 on its own, then it is alfani. But if you say 2000 students, then alfa, talibin. This also one has to keep it in mind. But alhamdulillah, brother, we have been studying now for the past few months. Your mind is now become very sharp. If you are told, your mind accepts it. Okay. If it is alone, then I will say alfani. But if I add anything, then it will become alfa. The noon will be omitted. Now, brothers and sisters, salasatu alafi. What is alafi? Alfu, alafi is the jama. Salasatu alafi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now remember, salasatu alafi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Salasatu alafi, talibin or talibatin. No change in gender. Whatever the gender is, the number will not have any change. So, brothers and sisters, salasatu alafi. And then talibin. Are you with me? So, salasatu will be mudaf. Alafi will be mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf. And then mudaf ilayhi. Again, brothers and sisters, if you can highlight salasatu, khamsatu, sittatu, sabatu, just highlight the dhamma. What does it tell you? It is declinable. The rest will stay there. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? It is declinable. Sister Arifa, inshallah, it's clear. Sister Abir? If you take 300 and 3,000, what is the difference? 300 is salathu, miatin. 3,000 is salasatu. It gets more or less. But it does not change. So we have to just remember that. Salasu miatin, and if it's 3,000, salasatu alafin. It will remain same with both gender. Huh? Okay, this inshallah you will bear in mind. Okay, brother, I go to 9,000. Tis'atu alafi talibin. Yeah? And 10,000, brothers and sisters, asharatu alafi talibin. I stop here. Huh? That is enough to digest. Huh? The rest, inshallah, if we get another chance in book 3, we will do. We will do from 10,000 and up later on. I think if you can just study up to here, revise it, it's not difficult. You want me to go again, or you are okay? Huh? Because we were quite comfortable up to 100. Huh? And then after 100, we have other things like miyatu talibin or miyatu talibatin. Here, mudaf ilayhi comes. And when you come to miyatani, so it's like a dual. But if you add anything to miyatani, then it becomes miyata. And then with 300 to 900, brothers and sisters, what do? You combine them. Salathu miyatin. Are you with me, brother? Mudaf ilayhi. And then we start with 1,000. Alfu, talibin, alfani. Alfani, you add something, the noon will be dropped. And then starting from 3,000, it is salasatu alafi. Up to, how will you say, up to 10,000. You'll go up to 10,000. That's all we should learn today in numbers. I request you to read the key. Key is very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. And if you do not understand anything in the key, you will ask me. Also, brothers and sisters, 20,000, there are changes, further changes. And I will wait till you become strong up to 10,000. Then we will tackle the 20,000 and onwards. Dr. Abdurrahim does explain in the key all these things. So if you understand, alhamdulillah, but if you don't understand, don't worry. We will again make an effort to look into it later on in our studies. The numbers should not bog you down. Do as much as you can. Okay. And just read the key. Yes, sister.
Just make sure. First part is fine.
No, 23, where is it? Okay, 23, huh? Only 23?
And the rest, what about you?
No, Sister Hafsa has a question. 23, male students. So what will you say? Salasatun wa ishruna taliban. Make it into mansub now. Salasatan wa ishrina. Make it majrur. Salasatin wa ishrina taliban. Got idea? Inshallah.
If you want to say like 1,300.
1,300.
You say alfu what?
No, alfun.
Yeah.
Alfun wa salasumiyati. 1,300. Alfun wa salasumiyati. And then if you have ma'dud, you say ma'dud. If you don't have ma'dud, and if you say alfun wa salasumiyatin, then you say miyatin. If you say 10 without ma'dud, how will you say 10 without ma'dud? Asharatun. Asharatun. But if you have ma'dud, then it will become asharatu. If you don't have ma'dud, then you will end with a
So
tanmi.
you say
Alfun
alfun.
wa salasumiyatin. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Alfun wa salasumiyatin. How much is that? 1,300. Huh? Inshallah, clear? Okay.